Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be doing a get ready with me / story time on how I got played. Yep, Nikki, yo girl, got played. Or whatever you want to call it. But that's what I'm gonna name this story. I hate how my AC thing literally comes on right when I start filming. I'm sorry that y'all have to hear the little shh and stuff in the background, but like, yeah. So y'all gonna see me obviously do my makeup and then like hear me tell y'all this story. So let's just get right into this little tragic video. This little messed up video, okay? So to prime my face, I'm going to be using this Cetaphil moisturizing cream. I know it's not a primer, but your girl don't really have a primer right now. So, alright. So the kid that I'm talking about, it's funny because, like, I'm still, like, cool with him or whatever, you know? But, I always, like, hesitated about, like, making this video. But I think it's a good story. So, I'm going to be starting off with my brows, as always. I'm gonna give you a background story and a real story, so this might be long, but it's cool. We got time, right? So I met this kid. I met him in middle school. I met him in 6th grade. We were friends. He was dating my friend in 6th grade or whatever. And it's crazy because I had just recently found out that like we used to oofu and stuff, and I did not remember that, but I guess we did or whatever. But like we was all friends, you know. But eventually both of them changed schools. Obviously they broke up or whatever, but they both changed schools. So I didn't hear from this kid for years, you know. I didn't know what school he went to. I didn't know what happened to the boy. All I know was that 7th grade, or maybe it was the end of 6th grade, just one day he just was never at school, you know. And that was fine with me because I was like, okay. Oh my gosh, if y'all hear my dogs barking in the background, I'm so sorry, okay? So, oh, by the way, don't forget to check out my latest video. I did a Google Picks My Makeup challenge, and I'll be linking that down below, but don't forget to watch that too. So yeah, so flash forward to my freshman year, you feel me, you know, your girl nervous about school or whatever because it's freshman year. And I had 2 main best friends, and they both talked to this boy, and y'all gonna hear it. But so that should have been sign number 1, kind of, but Nikki was dumb, kind of, I guess. So one of my best friends at the time, she came to me and she was like, oh my gosh, like, do you remember Kirk? I don't even know nobody named Kirk, but we're gonna name him Kirk. You remember Kirk? He's in my class. I said, no way, you're lying. She goes, no, for real. Like, he because I guess, you know, they were getting switched out of their class or whatever. So they, the teacher had them working on something together because they were getting switched out, you know, instead of working on what the rest of the class was working on. So I was like, yo, that's crazy. So then over time, so this was the beginning of the year. So then like, kind of like fast forward to like around Valentine's Day, my main best friend, like my main chick, my girl, you know, she starts talking to him. I'm like, all right. So this is gonna be like a story time within a story time. So like low-key, I think they were talking around Valentine's Day, I think. Yeah. And around the time, that's when like Kick was popping too. So we had made a fake kick because she was talking to him, but she had doubts, you know. And I mean, it's not like they were cuffed, but they were talking, and she was at my house one night. She was sleeping over, I believe, and we made a fake kick. Like, I made a fake kick, and I was messaging him from like my iPad, like, oh yeah, like, and we used like this girl's pictures. We don't even know. Don't do this, kids, okay? But like, you know, and we like basically catfished him. And it was like the girl, well, what we were saying in the fake kick, like, oh, like, you're so fine and like, can you meet with me tomorrow, you know? And he was like saying yeah. So then my friend obviously had got upset, and I got upset for her, and I think she called him, and I was like, you are not gonna play my friend, you know? So they had stopped talking, and then eventually me and her had like a falling out. So then I became friends with him, but I think I was still friends with him after that. Like, I think I was still friends with him because pretty sure that they were still friends. I don't know. But I was always friends with him, and I had a boyfriend at this time. And I think I started dating my boy. I was talking to him for a little bit, but I started dating him in like December. So like this situation was around February. But me and my boyfriend, we was just always having issues, you feel me? Like that was my little love. Like I had love for him. So you know, I was always crying at school because I'm a crybaby. I'm emotional, you know. I was always crying at school, and Kirk would sometimes or most of the time be the guy that I would go to like talk to about it, because like I don't know, he would just be like, you know, tell me what's wrong. And I knew that he was kind of feeling me, and there would be times where me and my ex, well, boyfriend at the time, we would stop talking, and sometimes like I would entertain him a little bit, but then I'm like, no, like my boyfriend's who I want to be with. I don't even know why I was like that. Like after that I stopped doing it, because that was just like, that's lame. But I was a freshman. I was like what, 13, 14, because I'm a youngin', like yeah. So I was like 13, 14, you know. I was being dumb. So yeah, so he would always like be there for me through that or whatever. And then my other best friend who I said who met him at the beginning of the year, they had talked too. So it was just a weird situation, you feel me? So I don't even know why I bothered to entertain him. So then eventually in the summer, me and my boyfriend had broken up officially, and then right afterward, like I was such a quick moving on person, even though I really liked him, like had love for him or whatever, and or so I thought, I don't know, yeah. And whatchamacallit, you know, really wanted to be with him. I had moved on really fast, and I started talking to this kid, and we wound up dating that August. And that was one of Kirk's friends. And Kirk and I weren't cool because he found out that I was talking to his friend. So he got mad on Twitter. This was a little Twitter beef, okay? Twitter beef. Twitter. And he had said something about me on Twitter, like, but he was subtweeting me. So I came at him and I said like this: I'm right here. Miley was good. That's what I said, you know? And then he was like, oh, I wasn't even talking. I said, okay, whatever. So then I was dating his friend. Me and his friend wound up dating for like 4 months. I think we broke up in like January of that year. And his friend was a little butthole to me after we broke up, but it's okay because I guess we cool or whatever. Everything just keep falling. Anyways, so after me and his friend had broke up or whatever, I think we became friends. Like eventually we squashed the beef because I was like, okay, like I think when me and my ex, the second ex that I'm talking about, was dating, because I was just like, you know, like, this is your friend. And at the time they had like this little group together. I'm not gonna say too much information about their little group because it's like it's gonna be weird, you know, but they, you know, was very close or whatever. Like they did things together, like how should I put it, career wise, what they wanted to do with their career they did together, if that makes sense, you know. So yeah, I want to do this little like simple brown, little smoky-ish eye, kind of like bronze. That's the word, bronze eye. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm taking my Morphe 15D. I love this palette so much, and I'm gonna create like a bronzish smoky eye, not smoky eye, whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna create a bronze look, and y'all gonna see how it turn out. That's like that. So oh gosh, I went in too deep at first. That's not good wrong. So yeah, boom, 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 boom. So it's sophomore year. Me and my ex, my second ex in the story. Oh, that sounds bad, right? Me and my second ex of the story, we broke up. So I think him and I were obviously still friends. So yeah, eventually we start talking like that again or whatever, and I was really happy about it because, like, all right, let me describe this boy. He's just one of them boys who has such a way with words, but like he's also like the little, I don't want to call him an F boy, because, you know, in a way that is still my dog or whatever. Like I mess with him, but like in a way he kind of was, you know, at the time. I don't want to speak about him now, but you know, at the time he kind of was to me, because like, okay, you know those guys that like let's say you talking to them or whatever, but they playing games with you, but they keep telling you that you playing games, but you know you're not playing games, right? But then like one day, like you sit back and you're like, dang, like maybe I am playing games, even though you know you're not playing games, because he keep telling you playing games, but like you don't realize in a moment that it's really him. Why my dogs keep barking? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I promise you they're straight. They're just getting fed. But like, what was I saying? Hold on. But like, you know, in reality, like he's the one that's playing you, but you just don't know that because he keeps telling you that you playing games. But in reality, he's telling you that because he playing games. You feel me? Yeah. So that's the kind of boy he was. He got away with words. I ain't even gonna front. He probably could still trick me to this day. No, he can't. Because after him, when I tell you, because like, I'm a very hopeless romantic, and I just was like, you know what? After my last relationship, I have found out some things afterwards, and you know, I really liked the kid, but he, in a way, the one before was kind of a rebound in a way, because like I did date him like right after the person that I had like love for or whatever, you know. But don't do that, you know. Don't date, like, you know, I was young. I was literally like 15 too. I was 14 and 15 at the times of both of these stories, but my birthday's in the summer, so I turned 15 going into sophomore year. But yeah, but he has a way with words. Like he could sweet talk you up, and that's his problem. He could just sweet talk the heck out of you. You could feel like you hate him, and he'll just be like, hey, and you'll be like, you know those guys, like, and those are normally the F boys too, because they know that they could get what they want. Like, wow, this eye is turning out kind of deeper than I wanted, but I mean, like, it's straight, right? Because guess who's still gonna be cute? Us. If y'all getting ready with me, we still gonna be crew. I love this palette though. I know this is very off topic, but I love this palette. It's just like, it's so me, like oranges, like everything. It's just so Nicki, you know. It's just so Nicki. So then, coincidence or not, but I'm going to take Bronze Beauty, and that's just going to be my shimmer shade. And I'm just going to apply that all over my lid, and then that's going to be my eyes, because, you know, simple eye look. It's like that, boom, it's a baddie. Just like that, it's a baddie. We fresh, and it's a baddie, just like that. Just in a split second. And I think I'm going to apply some mascara right now just because, just on my top lashes or whatever. So, I don't really remember which month we started talking. I'm going to assume it was March. Because I remember I didn't have a Valentine or whatever. Which is straight. On my own Valentine, you know. But yeah, so, and March is when spring break happens. So, spring break had to have been... Spring break was either the... Ew, that sounded so ugly. Because I was putting my foundation down. Spring break was either, you know, whatchamacallit. This year's spring break was either the second week of March. I know it wasn't the first. It was either the second or third week of March. Could have been the fourth, but I'm not sure. But it was sometime in March, but I know for a fact we were talking. So we start talking, and like, I'm feeling him, because like I said, this boy has a way with words. He's very sweet, like, well, no, not sweet. Okay, hold on. He's just he was cute with me. Like, you know, when guys want to talk to you or seem like they want to talk to you, like, he was very cute with me. So I was feeling it, and I'm like, you know what, dang, like, we might end up getting into a relationship. Like, you know, like, maybe, because I was really feeling him. I already felt like I was able to talk to him a lot, like, easy to open up to him because of things I've opened up to him about before. Like, you know, like I used to talk to him about like my issues and stuff. So it's like, I already trusted him in a way, in a sense. So, you know, but at this time, I was afraid of boys. I was afraid of boys. I never hung out with a boy, not even my ex from before, who I loved or had love for or whatever, who I really liked. I didn't, because I said no. I don't know what it was. I was just scared of boys. So I never hung out with him. So it's not like I ever would like check his phone. Even at school, I'm assuming we would sit together at lunch maybe if we saw each other, but I don't even remember that. But so spring break comes around, and we're like, I know that we're talking for a fact, you know, and like he's feeling me, or he seems like he's feeling me, and I'm feeling him. And So I go out of town with my family, and like this is when I really realized like, dang, I like this boy. Like I remember this day perfectly. Like one day my parents had like went somewhere, and I was in the hotel room by myself. So you know, I had FaceTimed him, and I was sending him cute pictures of me, like selfies, you know. And like he was just like complimenting. Like it was really cute. It was like goals, and I was like, dang, like this is so cute. Like I love it, you know. Like I really do. It's cute. I thought we was good. So I get back, and I'm gonna say, all I know is that it was a day. It had to have been either, I don't remember exactly when, but it either had to been after it was definitely when I came back from my trip or whatever. And then it was definitely when I came back from my trip. I don't know if it was still like spring break, like if I came back before the weekend or whatever, but this is what happened. So, oh my gosh, I feel like everything's everywhere. Wait, y'all, if y'all never tried this, you should try it. It's great. So I'm at home, literally in this room, in my room, and I think I'm chilling, and I don't know what it was, but like I started getting like this weird like gut feeling, you know, because I don't know if he started acting funny, but it was just like, you know, when you just get like sometimes these gut feelings, you know. And I didn't want to ask because it's like, you know, he's single, like he would have been able to talk, but it's like, you know, we kind of established like we were talking, you know. But like I said, I never checked his phone or anything that I recall, so you know, yeah. So I'm chilling in my room, and I see that he has, I believe I see his first. So he has this date in his bio, and it's literally around, it's the date, like, so it's March. So it's a March date. And, so Kirk, yeah, he got a date in his bio. And then, you know, and I don't think, I think he has stopped talking to me, like randomly. Honestly, because like I wouldn't have been so like suspicious. So yeah, I seen that he had a date in his bio, and I was like, I'm like, maybe it's his birthday. I said no, his birthday done passed in the fall. So I said negative. So I'm trying to put two and two together, and I think that I came across, I don't even think that I was looking for this girl's page, but like, you know, a lot, like everybody follows each other, you know, it's high school, it's Instagram, like I feel like everybody had followed each other. So I was already following this girl, and either she had posted something or whatever, and I had just went on her page just, you know, to look, because that's like sometimes when I see people post things, oh, I think they're pretty or whatever, I go on their page, and lo and behold, just simply, you know, lo and behold, she has the same date in her bio. So I'm like, this is crazy. So I remember I called one of my best friends, like one of my best friends that had talked to him freshman year or whatever, but we were still best friends or whatever, you know. I was crying, and it was so weird. I went to the shower, well, I just sat there because I was crying. I was like, dang, like, you know, like I really started to like him, like, because, you know, the boy got away with words, and I was believing like things that he was telling me. And then like I remember I was on the phone with her, she was like, don't cry, it's not worth it, da 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 da. And like legit, I know this may sound like really crazy, I legit like got up, and like I was okay, I was literally crying for like 15 minutes, okay, just because like I was hurt. It's not that I did not have love for this boy or whatever, but it's just like the fact I was like, you know, I really like him and stuff like that. And then like I'm like, he goes and gets a girlfriend on me, like, so he was talking to her the whole time while I'm thinking I'm the only one. You feel me? And that's not cool, you know? So, and I think he honestly wasn't really talking to me by this time. Like, I think that, like, probably he had, like, eventually just kind of, like, you know? But we were really cool. We were, like, really good. And then I feel like things just, like, you know, because I don't remember completely because I threw it out the window. But all I remember is I was in the shower. I was crying for, like, 15 minutes to my friend. And then I looked at her on the phone. I said, she was like, girl, like, don't even be pressed about it. Like, well, not pressed, but she was like, don't even worry about it. Like, it's really not worth it. Like, I know it's sad or whatever, but, like, it's really not worth you to be, like, crying over. And then, like, you know, for, like, the 15 minutes, I'm like, yeah, whatever. It just sucks, you know, like, I just liked him, you know. It's just, like, why would he do that? Like, because I don't get that. Like, why would guys do that? Like, if you're entertaining someone and then, like, you know, you go and get a girlfriend. Like, that means, like, you're not even gonna take your girlfriend that you just made seriously, because, like, you were literally entertaining other females up until that point. Like, you're lame. So, and then I was sitting, I was crying, and then I had looked at her, and then I got up. I said, girl, you right. The tears done went away. They evaporated. They went away, and I was straight. So, eventually, I had texted him, and I went to school or whatever, and I texted him, and I was like, that's crazy. And then they had put out cuffing pictures too. Yeah, they put out like cuffing pictures too, and I was just shook. Well, like whatever was called cuffing pictures at the time, you know, when you and your bae like all cuffed, all caked up or whatever in the picture, holding from behind, kissing on the cheek, and I was just like, ow, but you was just on my phone. But that's okay. So I think I had texted him. I'm like, or he tried to text me, one of them, and I went up to him. I was like, we got beef. Like, what the heck, y'all? A classic F-boy move. So he's like, I did not want to talk to him at all or whatever, but he realized that I wasn't like talking to him. He was like, just come meet me outside or whatever. I see I messed up. So then he was like, you know, come outside or whatever. Our fourth period, was it our fourth period? I forgot what class it was, what class period. Maybe it was second, I don't know. But we basically, our classes were in the same building. So if we just got our hall passes or whatever, we would have been able to, like, you know, meet up in the hallway. And I was like, you know what, whatever. I honestly thought that I was gonna like give into his little BS or whatever, like when I saw him. But when I saw him, I had told him how I felt. I was snapping on him and he grinning, and I'm looking at him and I'm like, are we having the same conversation? Like, what's funny? You know what he says to me? He goes, you're so cute when you're mad. And I was like, and at that moment I was like, this is not a boy I need to be messing with. Because I was like, I'm very hurt. Like, I was hurt. Like, I'm not even gonna front. I was hurt because I was like, you know, it could have potentially been something, you know? And then I think he had said to me, like, he said something about kissing me. He was like, oh, I want to kiss you right now or something. And I had looked at him and I was just like, no, you're crazy. And he was trying to hug me, and I literally told myself, if you hug me, you're gonna get punched. And yeah, that's the story I got played. I said, don't talk to me, you know. I'm assuming we were still friends afterwards because I've always been his friend. I mean, like, not like texting level and stuff, but like, you know, I've been cordial with him or whatever. Somehow we made up afterwards, but then, you know, after that I went and I found me a real man. So I got played. I got tried by an F-boy at the time. The way he was acting to me was F-boy-ish. But see, I'm so nice. I always forgive people and stuff. Like, you know, like I'm still cool with him. Like, if he's hit me up, it's like, hey, what's good? Like, how are you? You see me doing good, right? But yeah, y'all, I was tried. I said, God, I literally, after that, I said, you know what? I'm never talking to nobody. I did not want to take nobody seriously after that. It took me a while to take somebody seriously. Yeah. It was pretty crazy. Like, I was like, wow, didn't expect that one. But I literally wear the same lip combo all the time. I'm sorry, guys, but this lip combo is just bomb. But yep, after that I said, you're never gonna talk to me again. And I kind of fell through with that. Well, not fell through, I followed through with that in a way. But yeah. So yeah, you guys, that's a story time of how I got tried, how I got played, basically, my sophomore year of high school. So yeah, if you're an F-boy, if you be playing females, you lame. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was something different. I've never done like a get ready with me / story time, and I really liked it, low-key, because I feel like it makes the time like go by faster. So I think I'm gonna do these more often because I do have a few stories or whatever. But yeah, so I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, what do you think of the look that I created? What do you think of the story? Tell me your getting played story in the comments below if you've ever got played, because I know that a fair share of people have gotten played at least one time in their life. Or maybe you're a player. Tell me how you played somebody. But yeah, so Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.